to cut the chief's budget in money that he's never spent. And that's the problem. Mr. Mays, please. Mr. Mays.
Right now, council behind me taking care of some housekeeping issues. They are expected to adopt a budget this evening. We will, of course, be here. For now,
you can lie to a lot of citizens and you can pull the wool over a lot of eyes, but my eyes are wide open and I see the issues. I'm totally pissed off. This is how your city council is treating our budget. I can't believe that they think that they would actually do something like that to the police department, and they know that the police department is under budgeted, underpaid in the whole 9 yards. Now I got a job to do without having to ever ask city council for anything because we're just not getting it, and I'm not one for begging. Like I said, I'm not a politician, and I didn't come to the city begging for a job, and I'm not going to leave begging for one. And as I told city council, you guys are really pushing it to the limit. How long do you think somebody's going to keep burning the candle at both ends and going to be able to last? Sooner or later, they're going to get burned out. All right, we all loaded up and we are moving. House now. Next comes Kennedy Wise to your door. You'll be coming downtown to the jail. Hey, cause you don't money. I want to know who the dirty motherfucker is that's going to unwrap the Christmas presents if there's some in there wrapped. Cat making the turn on the tree. Yeah, boy. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, Cat will be turning on the target in about 10 seconds. About 10 seconds. Watch that. Check the car. Check that fucking car. Check that car. Let police search warrant! Let police search warrant!
They started shooting, and I could hear the dogs barking. I used to have fun. It was fun, but it's not fun anymore. I have childhood friends. They don't really speak to me now, and it's been here in the last couple of years with the way things are in society.
Damn. This day was coming, man, and that's what the only thing I feared, man. I had to have to tell myself, man.
One thing I can always say, no matter what, you've never given us a problem. You never have. In these 20 years, I've given at an extremely high level, but it's not as high as it once was. Well, I have 5 years before I can actually retire as a black man in this community. It's hard for me to leave because there are very many African American males or females that want to do the job in this community.
I'm waiting on y'all though. That's why it took me so long to leave this shit alone, man. Y'all ain't never caught me doing it, man. You know? I've been ready to leave it alone for the last, man, at least 5 years, man.
If I leave, there's a high probability that I'll be replaced by a white officer who didn't grow up in this community, who
don't know these people. That's one of the things that still keeps me going, because who's gonna replace me? That's a heavy load for a black officer in this community to carry. That's why the best day before is June 14th. That's the only thing I share with Donald Trump. You hear that kid calling for Cheetos? So we got a Cheeto for our president. He do that Cheetos. As much money as he has, I wish it looked like this. Also, Dion's going to take her away. So, real quick. Today is also Dion's first day off at the ORs. I made it. Try not to fuck it up. Alright, I'm trying not to. Now you don't get a babysitter. Doesn't mean you love it. It's stupid. Yeah, I know that. I know that. There's only 8 people working tonight, so altogether 4 cars out. Super trouble to get tonight. Just one time. There's the 2 guys that are by themselves. It's exciting. I mean, it's cool to have a partner in it, but I like to make my own decisions, do what I want to do.
SC1 and SC3, Shepherd, I'm not getting a report of a shooting at the Best Club 24-8.
So you say you came off the scene. This dude right here. All right. So there's 2 people shooting, right? 2 people shooting. Well, I just seen it. Right. I know the boy. One shooting inside. Right. This guy outside. So try to guard that. There's a car full of bills. He threw it in there. That's what it's pretty sure. Somebody threw it in there with me. They told us the security guard. I got his. What you guys taking from him?
Before working as a police officer, I used to be shy. I used to not talk to anybody that I didn't know. Once you start doing the same thing over and over again, go call to call and talk to different people, it gave me the confidence that there's nothing to be shy about, and showing that I enforce the law.
It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. Oh, you ain't in trouble? I know I'm not in trouble. But I'm off the shit most. Damn critical ass back to the damn streets right there.
Being a police officer, it's not what the media shows it as. I see a lot of police officers connecting with the community. Most of the people around here grew up in a single parent home. So, I feel like I can relate to them. To listen to people more and to be more patient with people, it goes a long way. You have to be almost like a social worker to help people through their problems.
I haven't seen this guy in at least 10 years.
He's right here. Yep, that's it.
Same house, same guy.
What's up, Mr. Mance? Where you been for the last 10 years? I haven't seen you in a long time.
Locked up.
Locked up where?
I'll be out of the hospital 3 years tomorrow. I got to deal with.
Are you still living by yourself, Mr. Mance?
I'm Superfly. My name's Superfly. You know about Superfly? You live alone.
Mr. Mance, what is it that we can do tonight for you?
You?
Yeah, that's probably not going to happen. So what's
I'm
plan B?
ready to die. I'm ready to die. There's good days to die.
Do you want to go up to community mental health?
You know?
Yeah. I'll get you in
I've
there.
never been to him at night.
I can take you there at night. That sound good?
Backseat.
Oh, we can take you in an ambulance so you're more
I'm
comfortable.
going ambulance.
Does that sound good?
I'm going ambulance. I need help. I was sick puppy. I was sick puppy.
Send me another car and probably stage a wreck. Well, I already called them and asked them to be on the way.
Okay.
Calvin, you don't need to cry, buddy. No, sir, it's not.
Good day, die.
Come out again. We can run fast, and we know traffic laws. As a police officer, especially a police officer here, you have to try and understand people. Mr. Mance, we're gonna have you go in the ambulance with these young folks. But remember, you promised that you're not gonna give them any scares, right?
I'm a big bad wolf. You know Red Riding Hood? I'm a big bad wolf.
There's a very human side of why people are in the circumstances that they are in. And you have to have that empathy. We have to be the social workers and the community police officers and try and resolve days or years of problems in 15 minutes before we get to the next call.
That's a lot of pressure on the police. I think that's a lot of pressure.
There's just not enough of them for a city this big. I know that they're overworked, but I think a lot of it is just being part of the community and not being scared to be part of that community in which you serve. We kind of need to go back to the good old days when police were in your neighborhood. They were walking the streets. You had a relationship. They knew your name. You knew their name. That's where we get to that police and community bridge that we were talking about.
What people want to see them on the streets. They want help with their communities.